I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is Tamron, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, Tamron gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, Tamron. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing to meet me over this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we about to get into, honey. Oh, it's been a few days since we've been over here in the break room. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. And again, thank y'all so much for welcoming us back to the break room. I don't even know where to start. Y'all see, we got a pretty good lineup tonight, okay? It's so much going on social media, baby. It's messed you, TMR, in the break room. Yes, thank you, Nina. Yes, I missed y'all as well, too. I know you guys are definitely getting yourself ready for the Christmas, New Year's holiday. That's what I've been doing. So I've just been so busy. And so I said, you know what, let me stop because y'all already was sending out bolos. Be on the lookout for TMI. I said, let me get my tail on back on this internet. You hear me, honey? Oh, Lord. Hey, KB. So, y'all, we got Skye in the break room. Okay, we got Skye in the break room. Y'all, she back down there sleeping in the car. You heard me. We're going to talk about it. Who else we got in the break room today? Oh, we got Keontae and Bubbles in the break room, y'all. Okay, it's your birthday week, sis. Sunrise, is it? On Wednesday. Oh, sis, so no matter what I do, I got to make sure I come live and wish you happy birthday, Sunrise. Happy birthday to you, baby. Yeah, Miss Vita, well, you know what? My weekend went by so fast, it was ridiculous. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I definitely enjoyed my couple days off. So we're gonna get into that, y'all. We're gonna get into Bubbles and Keontae, and then we have Akira. We got Akira from TikTok. Okay, yeah, some Akira news going on. I don't know if you guys, Brenay and Tim, if you guys have not heard about the whole alienation of affection lawsuit down there in the Carolinas. Baby, I don't know where you damn been. You must ain't got no cell phone or something. Brenay and Tim, they made it to the Tamron Hall show. Okay, we just gonna talk about that. Yeah, I heard Kashawn got beat up in Cali. I don't really care too much about her. Every blue moon. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, Grip Baby. Y'all know who Grip Baby is? Well, if you don't, you will know. Grip Baby getting put out and over there selling the landlord's washing machine, the dryer washing machine, child. A mess. You hear me? A mess. And say, let me see who else we got. We might slide one more. Now, I'm going to tell y'all who we don't have in the break room. I'm going to tell you who we don't have in the break room. We don't got Libby in the break room, y'all. We had to put sis, we had to do her like the elf. We had to go put her on the shelf. Okay, I needed a break from Libby and the baby daddy, the sassiness, and baby, it's spilling the tea, and he say it's a fake pregnancy. She bought the test on Amazon. How you know? She didn't buy it when you was there. Baby, too much going on over there. What's up, Sam? What's up, Wicked, Black and Bougie? Butterfly Kiss. Baby, it's too much going on. So we had to go on ahead and do Olivia like the elf and put her ass on the damn shelf. You hear me? I don't know. So there we go, y'all. That's our lineup. Okay, that's our lineup. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me see. Yeah, to no Libby Pooh. Yeah, I couldn't do Lib, girl, baby. She wore me out the last couple of weeks. Okay. Livia wore me out. I was like, oh, that's why I took the break. If you really want to know the truth, that's why I took the break, y'all. Livia wore my tail. Ow. You hear me? Oh, my goodness. What's up, rapping? All right, so if you guys don't notice, look on your screen, on your device that you're using. I got the chat on the screen so you guys can see your comments and your fellow Bake Room Baddies comments as they go along. Y'all know typically I just pop some on the screen, but I figured out how to use this feature the other day, so I got that up on here. Baby daddy number 4 left in hijack. Well, Drew, we can't talk about Lid today. We'll talk about her another day. Okay, we can't talk about her today. We're gonna talk about Jasmine tomorrow, so maybe we might bring Olivia in. I'll go check and see what's going on because I haven't even looked her channel up. Hell, is she still posting? Baby, I don't know. I ain't even looked her up. Okay. You said she needed timeout, Lakeisha. Yeah, she need timeout. Okay. Well, let's get Skye on the screen real quick, y'all. Skye got something to tell us, y'all. Now, y'all remember the last time we was over here at Skye house? Her and the children was down at the mama's house. Y'all remember that? Okay. And we was trying to figure out why was Skye down at her mama's house. We was like, girl, don't you got a place to stay? And you, cause we remember, y'all. She remember the grocery hauls and when she got the tax check and bought the furniture and the bed and all that was going on and the trash in the yard and the house. Yeah, we remember all that, right? The piles and piles and piles and piles and piles of laundry. We remember that. So we was like, no, we just seen that not too long ago. Okay. She stressed you out. Said, yeah, buck up, buttercup. Yeah, y'all got to buck up when we go on down there to Skye's. Well, y'all, Skye got a big issue over here. So we thought sis probably got put out. No, we didn't. We didn't. Let me take that lie back. Let me scratch that. We didn't say put out. We said sis wasn't over there paying the bills. Okay. Mommy got some stuff cut off. Okay. Miss B, you did, girl. And so, well, y'all, that's not what happened. Okay. So Skye has came back to basically update us. All right. So let's listen to the update, y'all. Let's get into it.
It has been about 2 weeks now. And stop that. And we are still without power. This time, as y'all said before, we had power. Now we are completely out of power because the light bill company came and shut the power off because some block or something in the meter was burning the meter. So some electricians came out to replace the whole meter. I mean, the whole block, the whole box. They didn't just replace the block, which the light bill company said all they had to do was replace the block.
Hey, Queen.
And they can come back out the same day and turn the lights back on. But of course, they got over on the landlord and talked them into replacing the whole meter. And when you replace the whole box, when you replace the whole box outside, an inspection has to be done. So the inspector was to come out today, which I believe he came while I was going to get my kids from school. Because I sit outside in the car. Once I drop them off at school, I sit outside in the car until it's time for me to pick them back up because there's no point of me driving around and going other places, and it's a waste of gas.
Pause. So as you guys hear, because Skye taking forever to tell the story, there's some type of electrical problem in her home, okay? Lights flickering and just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And obviously, y'all know, anytime you're dealing with electricity, it can cause what? Fire, okay? So they had to pull the electricity from the house. They had the light company had to come out and pull it. And anytime you have any type of electrical work, gas line, anytime, they have to come in and inspect to make sure that it's up to code and done correctly before they would turn the power back on, right? Well, apparently, it sounds like the landlord got some jack legs out there, okay? But Skye's used to jack leg, okay? Sound like the landlord didn't hire his, sister, cousin's brother and them to come over there and do the work instead of spending the coin, okay? And it's not done right, okay? And so Skye said instead of her chilling in the cold house, okay, she decided to sit in the cold car. Maybe not so cold, because you know, if you're sitting in the car, you know, you can turn the heat on, right? So Skye said, you know, although I work night shift, and I'm like, well, then sis, well, when do you go to sleep? Because if you're sitting in the car all day, do you doze off? Because all her kids are in school except that little bitty boy. So, but apparently the kids are down there to the mama house. The ones, you know, all the ones that go to school are at school. And then I'm just going to assume the little stepson, I don't know if the stepson with her or at the mama. Sounds like maybe the stepson with her, okay? I don't know. Very odd. But she said instead of sitting in the house, okay, she'd rather sit in her car. Me personally, I would just sit in the house, because if it's cold in the car, it's going to be cold in the house. I mean, you could put on jackets, right? Like, y'all ain't got no jackets around there? I mean, you was over there buying the penny stuff from the Dollar General and the Family Dollar. We couldn't slide over to Walmart, Burlington, Ross, any of these places and buy a damn, I don't know, coat. You know, put on 2 hoodies or something like that. Oh, Lord have mercy.
So I just sit outside in the car. It's warmer in the car than being in the house. My fingers literally hurt right now. Anyway, so I guess he came in. But anyway, long story short, it failed inspection. So now I have to wait again till tomorrow. And honestly, I'm not about to sleep in this cold house tonight. I'd rather sleep in the car. So I'm going to sleep in my car tonight and not even sleep in the house. Like, it's
I gotta find a new profession. I just got to.
Oh boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
Sis said she'd rather just go and sleep in the car. So, baby, we back down to sleeping in the car. Skye, this time last year, you was homeless, down there sleeping in the forest. And then you went from the forest down there sleeping in your mama's backyard. You know, Skye, you would have thought going through homelessness for almost a year, you would have thought that you would have became, I don't know, I'm talking to her like she right here on the screen, so I might as well talk to sis like she's sitting in the break room. You would have thought that at this point, I don't know about y'all, but at this point, you would have thought that I would be able to have some money put up in the event. Because again, I am a single mom. I don't care if you're married to a man, a chicken, a giraffe, an orangutan, a hippopotamus. I don't care what you say you over there sleeping with. Okay. I would have thought being a single mom of 6 biological children that you pushed out your hoo-ha, you would have thought by now that sis would have may have put up some coin to the side for, you know, emergency. Where is Cub's mom? Remember, he got the job down there at the Rent-A-Center place. She been putting the people furniture together. Okay? So you would have thought that you would have some money put to the side. Because, you know, in the event that there is an emergency that is right. You mean to tell me, sis, you ain't got money to go get a hotel? You ain't even got to go get no fancy one, child. You can go get the hotel like Olivia got, about $50 a night. I mean, why sleep in a car when you could go lay down, take a shower, relax in a hotel? I mean, if you can't, like, let's be honest, what are you working for at this point? If you can't even spring for a $50, $60, yeah, you can go and book in, but you ain't got no Klarna, no Afterpay, no Affirm, where you can go and put you a hotel on payments. You don't got none of that? Yeah, it's the pitifulness for me, okay? So now she over here telling the people she ain't got no money for a hotel, she ain't got no gas to ride around in the car. But when you working night shift, sound like sis didn't quit that job, y'all. Let's get into it.
This is ridiculous. Like, it feels warmer outside than it does in here. is like literally cold. And I know people are like, why do we keep seeing you in that? Because this is somewhat warm. Somewhat. Okay. Somewhat. I don't know where my big coat is and all of my other sweaters that are.
Why do you not know where your big coat is at? What you just wearing it? Matter of fact, I don't even think you wore a coat last year. Wasn't you wearing these little hoodies? Remember you had that little raggedy red hair in your head? Haven't you been in this house almost a year? You ain't came across the coat in almost a year? It's her saying she don't know where her coat at. How come you don't know where your coat is at? Hell, how many coats do you have?
I've been wearing like my gray sweater, my hoodie with my YouTube name on it. I ended up having to give the two of the kids because they don't know what they did with their coats. So
when you was down there when school started and buying 20 pair of jeans, same color, same size, when you was down there buying the 20 pair of jeans, why you didn't go on and slide in a coat? Did you not think at some point in the year it was going to get cold? Y'all remember when she bought, what was it, the 20 pair of jeans? What she paid? She said she paid what, $3, $5? They was all the same damn colors, the same brand, same design. Y'all remember that? I mean, girl, at this point, how much is a coat for the children? Girl, you can go get a coat for about $25. Hell, go to the Goodwill. You stay bargain shopping. You can't go down to the Goodwill and get a coat for about, I don't know, $5, $6. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. And then because I need to have gas money to get my kids back and forth to school, I don't have the money to go to the laundromat because I can't wash clothes.
Oh, there she go. There she go. Okay, y'all put your purses up. Who that? Lakeisha. Go on, put that coach purse. Go on, just sit it up under the chair, baby. Don't let it hit the floor though, because you'll never have any money. If you like Black and Bougie, go on, put your bag up, baby. Sugar not nice. Go on, put your pocketbook up, baby. Hey, Skye. Sis. The people almost didn't get no food stamps last month. Christmas and what's today? 10 days. Girl, we ain't got no damn money. Don't you start. Baby, don't you start.
Here, I don't have electricity. I can wash it at my mom's house, but her dryer is messed up. So what I'm about to do is I gotta go run and get my middle schoolers. Oh God, I gotta get Maya too. Okay. What I'm about to do is grab some clothes. I know I got some over there. Matter of fact, they got clothes over there. I'm just gonna wash the clothes that they have over there and hang it throughout the house. Hopefully, there's not a problem for my mom. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I don't know. I don't know. Like,
girl, where is that man at? He ain't got a check yet. Ain't he been working at least 90 days? Where is the man at? Ain't no check. Now he done got up on his feet and he done hit the road, Jack. Girl, where is the husband at? You can't get $20, $34 from him? Since you can't get $20, I'm just trying to figure out, you can't get $20? Oh, my God. Girl, I'm telling you, you hear me?
I've been calling the inspector all day to see when he was coming. And he wasn't answering the phone. Then I sit here, I go get the kids, I come back. The people, mind you, the people was out here again today. They so-called fixed it yesterday. But then they were out here today working on it again. So the inspector might have actually came earlier. But when I asked the electrician, I said, so is the inspector still coming today? And he was like, hope so. He's like, I'll let you know after I call him. But when I come back from picking up my kids, they're gone. So I think the inspector actually came earlier, and then they came out trying to fix it, and then he just lied not wanting to tell me that it was fixed or not fixed, that it wasn't fixed. But I end up calling the inspector. I end up calling.
Girl, what is wrong with your hand? What is she over there with the hand thing? Yo. I see people giving prayers, baby, and I didn't see, because I wasn't looking at the chat. I didn't see what's going on. But since whatever is going on, my condolences to you and your family, okay, baby? I'm so sorry. I'm going to check it after the live chat, okay? And post something to you in the replay.
Calling and finding out that he did not pass inspection, and the inspector is he's supposed to come back out. My fingers hurt so bad. He's supposed to come back out, but it's like,
oh, yo,
I'm ready to be back in my home. Like, come on, man. Like, this is literally ridiculous. Oh no, I can't see it right now. It's like literally freezing in here. I gotta get the kids. I know I done fell off of posting. I haven't been posting like I'm supposed to. And I know even though I'm going through something, I'm still supposed to post, because this is what's going to get us out of this house eventually and get us owning our own home.
What? How? How is posting going to get y'all out of this rental house when you ain't even got enough money to go get a hotel? Child, you say you ain't got no gas. How is posting? Wait, what? What about the job, ma'am? We not gonna talk about the job. The job ain't gonna help you do nothing. YouTube gonna help you. Well, if that's the case, how come we ain't got laundry money? Girl, hush. Skye, you want so bad to be a Peach McIntyre, some big time E-Kane, you want so bad, Skye, baby. I'm not the one to crush your dreams. God knows I'm not. But I am definitely the one to shed some reality. Baby, if it ain't happened by now, it's probably more than likely not gonna happen, okay? Again, I'm not saying don't do YouTube, but sis, at this point, you need to do YouTube and then some, okay? Who is walking around in 2025, almost 2026 with one damn income? Who is doing that? Unless they, I don't know, Bill Gates some damn body. Who is doing that? Girl, what happened to the job? I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all better stop getting mad because somebody said boo to you at the job, and now you feel like, oh, I do YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I got a monetized channel. F this job. Okay, then now you on here subliminally begging, thinking somebody gonna hit that cash app. Girl, we not hitting nothing. You hear me? We barely hit the like button on the channel.
But honestly, y'all, I really set into depression. This really caused me to be depressed. Like, y'all, I'm just like, I gotta get past it. But I was so depressed yesterday that I got pulled over not paying attention that I ran a stop sign.
Wait a minute, you were so depressed that you didn't see the stop sign? What, was you crying? Was your eyes closed? Girl, let me tell you something. If you ain't got gas to pick the children up, if you ain't got money to go to the laundromat, girl, you damn sure ain't got no money for no tickets.
And I didn't even argue with the officer. Like, it was my fault. And I should have been paying more attention, and I shouldn't have been stressed out so much. But yeah, this is really, it feels like being homeless again. It's causing that much pain and depression in me. It feels like being homeless again.
And you know what? I could see her feeling that way. Think about it, y'all. If you don't have any utilities in your house and you can't live in your house because you don't have any heat, you don't have any utilities, I mean, basically, it's almost like you not having a house. You just got a place to store your stuff. But the problem I have with Skye is every time some adversity happens, she immediately shuts down. It's like, sis, as much as you have been through, At this point, girl, you should have like the skin of steel by now. Like, why let that get you down? But see, this is what happens when you don't plan for them unexpected things. This is what happens. Instead of you spending your money very foolishly on, I don't know, Dollar Tree got TV dinners for $1, and you go and buy 40 TV dinners. Instead of you spending your money very foolishly, learn how to put some money to the side. You got your tax check and you was balling on iPhones that you did not need. You could have put that money to the side, sis, for situations like this. Like, what's wrong with having money in your bank account? Well, I don't get that. Like, why do you guys not want to put a couple of dollars up? Why do y'all not want to put money up for India? Why do y'all think, oh, I got a situation, I'll just come to YouTube and beg? Sis, it don't really work like that anymore. People are really holding tight on their purses, okay? Now, they don't mind helping every now and then. And when I say every now and then, sis, I'm talking like once a year, okay? Not every other month. People don't want to help you with things that you should be able to. Gas money, going to the laundromat, coats, Skye, you should be able to provide those. That's simple-ish. That's simple. Hell, if your kids don't have any coats, you can't talk to the school and ask the school if they got any, ask the social worker if did anybody, they got any coats. And the school always has stuff like they got coats, they got clothes, shoes. They always have stuff like that. Why you can't ask the school? Like, you quick to come ask the internet, but you won't ask the school.
And I'm not trying to be back in that state. So I know I'm going to be posting videos of me cleaning. Once the house gets
I'm sorry.
Once everything gets fixed. But I got videos on my phone that I need to go ahead and be getting out. Where is what I need to be going? Need to go ahead and get out. So I'm going to be going through my phone. I got 2 phones. I'm going to be going through both phones. And
you got 2 phones, but you say you ain't got no laundry money. You got 2 phones, but you ain't got money to go get a hotel. You'll sleep in your car. You got 2 phones, but you ain't got no gas money. I wouldn't tell nobody I had 2 cell phones, and I ain't got $20 for gas.
I got to post this content and get right. What am I looking for? Keys to lock the door. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's just a lot. What is?
And then the house is a wreck. Sis, why is the house a wreck? You said the lights been off about 2 weeks. Well, what was y'all doing 2 weeks before the lights went off? Like, why is it? Imagine not having, going through this situation, which is effed up that she's going. Because I'm just trying to figure out why is it taking the landlord 2 damn weeks to get this ish right? Because that's because you're not spending the money and you're not sending the professionals out there. But why have the house all towed up? It's bad enough y'all ain't got no lights, ain't got no heat. See, this is why you need to stay organized. So in the event that you need to move real quick, you ain't got to run all over the house. Say, where my shoes? Where my coat? Where y'all shirts? Where y'all socks? Where y'all drawers? If you would have things organized, Skye, it would have been easy to grab and go.
Like,
I know
like this stresses me out. Because I'm trying to change things, and it's just...
You trying to change what? Skye, as much as you want to change, your trifleness just refuses to allow you to do so. There is no way that all that should be hanging around that kitchen like that when you ain't been able to cook in it in 2 damn weeks. I mean, let's be honest. If you don't have any hot water, you got water, right? Put some bleach in that water. Even if you got to wash the dishes in cold water, put some bleach in the water. Put some bleach in that water. Run that sink and wash them damn dishes and clean up. You clean up with cold water. Let's be honest. When you make a mop bucket of water, that water don't stay hot the whole entire time. Once it gets into the room temperature, eventually it gets cool. But you do what? You keep on mopping. No, she just nasty, and that's just her. There ain't no way in the world. Cold water, baby, I wouldn't care. But honey, I ain't got no hot water. Okay, but I got water, right? I got some bleach over here, right? I'm about to make this sink water, and I'm about to pour this bleach in here and put me a little Dawn in there. Boom, and I'm about to wash these dishes.
The food in my refrigerator, gone. Gone. Like, you open it, you smell it. It's gone.
Why is it still in the refrigerator then? If it's gone, then why isn't it not gone out that refrigerator? See, just nasty. Why is the rotten food still in the refrigerator? See, this is why you buying all that damn ish, and now it didn't went bad. See, that's why you needed a deep freezer, sis, because you could have put all that stuff in the deep freezer. Well, no, that wouldn't have worked because you said you ain't got no utilities, no power. Never mind, scratch that. But if the food is bad, why is it still in the refrigerator? Get you a big trash bag and dump all that nasty. It ain't like you can reuse it, Skye. Why is it still in the? Instead of you walking around holding the camera, you should have had that camera propped up with a garbage bag while you was cleaning out that refrigerator.
Okay. The landlord is talking about compensating me for all of this stuff or whatever, but it's just a simple fact, like, this should have been done because I've been told you these lights are flickering. Something is not right. Like, can you send somebody to do something? And you kept trying to make it seem like, oh, she's crazy, she's losing it. No, this could have been done.
Yes, you're right. But unfortunately, Skye, sound like you got a trifling landlord. Unfortunately, it goes down like that sometimes. Now, Rappin', you're right. Her landlord probably should have bought her a generator. But sis, I'm going to be honest with you. If the landlord can't even get the right people out there to get the house, get the electrical wiring done correctly, you think he can go spend money on a generator? No, if Skye was, see, this is what happens when you don't have resources to back you up. What Skye could have did, because again, although the house belongs to the landlord, right? But you're the one who lives in the house. I know, Lo, but you're the one that lives in the house, right? Yeah, the landlord owns the home, his or her name on the deed, but you reside in the home with your whole entire family. You could have went and bought a generator, Skye. You could have went and bought a generator, kept the receipt, and took it off your rent. Yeah, you could have did that, sis. See, sitting around waiting on somebody to do something for you. Again, not saying that the landlord, that's not their responsibility, because it is, right? But in the event, let me tell you something. The landlord actually could have put her up in a hotel. I'm sure the landlord has homeowner's insurance. He should have been able to write that off. His insurance should have paid for that. Better yet, Skye should have had renter's insurance. See, if Skye would have had renter's insurance, she could have submitted a claim to her renter's insurance and got reimbursed for that food, hotel, housing, all of that. But you run around here worrying about penny sales when you need to be prepared, because you're a mother. I'm going to say this again. You're a mother of 6 kids and you have literally no help from none of the daddies. And you don't even have help from the man that's standing there acting like he a daddy to somebody up in there.
Sire, is the keys out there? Because I could have sworn I just unlocked the door.
Rent insurance is not that expensive, Numi. Exactly.
But it's like, you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You want to sit here and say it's a light bulb. You come in here and you change the light bulb on this. He changed the light bulb in this first one, the light bulb in the second one. This one was blinking, and you thought that was the fix. No, I'm telling you it's not a light bulb. The key's not in there? Oh. I'm trying to figure out where the key's at, so we can go get DJ down. But yeah, it's like I'm sitting here telling you, like, that's not the. I think I know what it is. That's not the problem. And instead of you listening to me, and this could have been done, and I gotta sit here and leave my kids every single night. Like, it's just frustrating. Like I said, it's just like starting over. But anyway, I'm about to go get kids. Then I gotta go to my mom's house, make dinner, and be busting out these videos at the same time. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
She ain't mentioned nothing about working. So it sounds like, excuse me, it sounds like Skye has stopped working. If y'all remember, Skye told us she was working night shift. She was working 10 to 6. Sound like sis not working anymore. What probably happened was once Skye started having issues in the house, she probably quit her job around that time because Skye is the type of person, she don't know how to multitask, okay? And so she probably figured she made herself believe, oh no, we can't live in the house because we don't have any utilities. So the kids got to go over their mama house, and I got to be there to get them dressed for school. I got to be there to cook dinner for them, as if all that could have been done. The same thing she was doing in this house is the same thing she could have did at her mama house. Before she left to go to work at night, she cooked dinner, she did all that, and then got up and went to her night shift job. When she got off work at 6 a.m, she came in, got kids ready, dropped them off at school. So what would have been the reason to quit your job? Because all this now is going on at your mama house. It's the same thing you were doing in your house. You're just doing it at another person's house. So, but again, y'all got to also remember, you said she been quit that job, TMR. She said she was going to focus on YouTube and go to school. Oh, Lord. You know why she said that, Sean? When she quit that job, Sean, I'm going to tell you. I didn't know that. I'm going to tell you why she quit that job. Because tax time right around the corner. So y'all got to remember, Skye has a project mentality, right? She know tax time right around the corner. People getting them little tax loans right now, right? So sis said, I ain't got to watch you. I'm about to get a check. I already get a little coin from YouTube, right? So I get a little coin from YouTube. Then I can go give me one of them tax advances. And then I'm going to wait on that tax check. That's why she quit the job, because tax time. Baby, when I tell you, if hustling backwards had a face to it, I wouldn't be able to tell you how many people's faces I could put on that poster board. Baby, a mess. You hear me? Ain't no way in the world with 6 kids would I even think to live like that. No way, Jose. All right, y'all. You said I leave that lady, hate to see them coming, but she trifling too. So yeah, the mama trifling too, so she don't care. Honey, the mama like when Skye come over because that's less she got to get out the bed to do, okay? She could tell Skye to go in there and go check on this one and check on that one, and Skye don't mind. She'll just run up behind her and run up behind her mama, nannying after the kids the mama got there at the house. Hey, Pearl. You just missed the Skye segment, okay? We about to roll right on into Keontae and what the girl named Bubbles, okay? So if you guys do or do not know, Bubbles had her baby about almost 2 months now, about a month and a half, 2 months. Little Clover, honey. When I tell you, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous little baby, okay? Clover, she looks like them both, right? She definitely looks like them both, but she is got a head full of beautiful hair, and she is definitely a doll baby. And I will say this, motherhood looks really good on Bubbles. You could tell like she is just glowing. Motherhood really suits her. And but y'all, they didn't move. Okay, she's 1 month old. Okay, she's 1 month. So y'all, they didn't move. Okay, they not down there at the 1-bedroom spot anymore. Okay, the cat's out the bag. They didn't move into a 2-bedroom. Y'all, let's get into it.
I didn't finish your video in time, but I love this stuff. I love it so much. I've been on mommy duty, Clover been fussy, and then me and my family moved to a new apartment. Anyways, y'all see that on the next video. But I love this stuff. I enjoy this stuff. And yeah, we have a lot of new things coming for you guys. A lot of new content, mommy stuff. We got Christmas stuff because don't forget it is Vlogmas. This is my first Vlogmas. So I've been trying to do good, but we have a lot of new things that y'all just don't know about, which is coming. This is also Clover's first Vlogmas and her first Christmas. Are you excited, mommy?
Isn't she cute,
Yes, she is. So
y'all?
she's excited.
Oh my god.
So
She
yes,
looked like
this is both
Keontae's
our
daughter.
first Vlogmas, her first Christmas, and our first new everything. And since the cat's out the bag and we're in our new spot, Keontae's going to give me my real tree for Christmas because that's what I wanted, and I'm going to get what I want. You being fussy, Clover?
So let me say this, y'all. You remember when the incident first came about, when Bubbles was still pregnant, when the kids were over there, and remember when Bubbles said, she's not a stepmommy, those are her boyfriend's kids, and basically people were asking her, was she going to move out and get a bigger place, and she said only if it's necessary to do so. And so what we know now is when Keontae, the last couple months, y'all remember he was over here terrorizing the break room, trying to rumble with the B. Okay, you want no rumble with the B, huh? All right. Y'all remember when Keontae was over here trying to rumble with Tamron? Well, now we figured out what that was all about, because I was just trying to figure out, Ninja, is you cool? Like, what are you talking about? I've been over here. I'm bringing heat to your channel. Yeah, but anyway. We figured out now Keontae was planning and preparing, okay, to move them into a place. He was just waiting for this baby to be born, and he said, we're not going to be crammed up in this one bedroom, because let's be honest, y'all. Right, he needed that deposit money. Let's be honest, y'all. Keontae has 5 kids. Let me see, 2, 4, 5 kids total. Bubbles only have 1. And what we do know about Keontae, he likes being around his children, okay? But this is what me personally, and y'all don't shoot me, okay? Don't shoot me, all right? Me personally, I don't know. I would have waited a little bit, okay? Maybe, obviously, we don't see what goes on between Keontae. Yeah, I was trying to blow up the spot, sis. We don't see what goes on with Keontae and Bubbles behind the scene, but obviously, Keontae has showed Bubbles that I'm gonna provide for you and my family. Okay, you, my baby here with you, and my other children. And it looks like every Friday when Keontae gets paid, they are shopping and carrying on. And all I'm gonna say is, it's cute that you making sure little Clover, his newest addition to his family, is being taken care of. But Keontae, while we spending money on apartments and clothes for the baby and whatever Bubbles want, don't forget about them other 4 children that you got, sir. Okay. Because we're going to take care of, we're not just going to take care of child, okay? We're going to take care of children, okay? That means everybody. Everybody need to get a piece of the pie, right? And so Bubbles decided to, throw caution to the wind and follow Keontae's lead and say, you know what? All right, Ninja, I just had a baby with you, and you say you're going to handle, you're going to provide, you're going to do what it do, and I'm going to see if you do that. So I don't know if Bubbles has officially gave up her 1 bedroom. I don't know if this apartment goes by her income, because I'm just going to assume, again, y'all, I'm just going to assume this apartment has her and Keontae's name on it. And Keontae has income and she has income. So more than likely, I don't think this is an apartment that goes by your income, because their income combined would more than likely not qualify them for an apartment that goes by your income. Again, that's a guess, an assumption. I don't know, y'all. I don't know nothing about these people's finances, and I don't know anything. But they are in a 2-bedroom apartment. But the gag is, Tanae, baby, look at you over there. Okay? Tanae sitting over there, big and pregnant with a set of twins, getting ready to have a total of 7 children. But you was over here antagonizing this young lady, wishing death on this lady's baby, okay? Which is a mess. And this lady is moving on. Keontae is over there showing out for Bubbles. It appears that way. Now, one thing Keontae still is legally married to Tanae. And I don't know about y'all, but if I was Bubbles, I probably would have waited till he got that divorce, and then let's go ahead and cohabitate together. You know what I'm saying? Like permanently or whatever their situation. I probably would have waited, but again, I'm not Bubbles, all right? So she gonna do what she wants to do. Apparently, she's done what she wanted to do, and they are in the new spot, okay? You said when a man loves a woman, they will move mountains. Exactly. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Lynn. Keontae was doing the damn thing for Tanae as well too. He was providing over there for Tanae. One thing I can say about Keontae, he's not no lazy. Okay, that man will get up and work a job. Okay, he definitely was the brains and operations behind the channel before Tanae changed the name, Us Plus Four. He was the brains behind that channel. He was the one that was editing, uploading, and doing all that. He was doing all that. The same way he got, you see how he came and got Bubbles up and running on social media. He said, come on, get some of this coin, honey. So he got Bubbles' channel monetized. I think she got about 5,000 followers. He got his channel up and running. You know, if you can't say nothing about that man, you could definitely say he's a hustler. But he needs to make sure he hustles some of them coins over there to them other children as well, too. All right, y'all. That's enough of them. Okay, that's enough of them. All right. It's not good for babies to have the bottle all the time, and Clover is trying to suck her thumb, which is bad, hard habit to break. They need to keep trying different pacifiers until they find one. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Divorce should have been the priority. It definitely should. But, you know, I'm going to say this about Bubbles, y'all. She's growing and she's learning. Let's just hope she don't learn the hard way, okay? Now, we seen what went on with transpired between her and Keontae. Maybe Bubbles might get a little lucky. Maybe Keontae might be the right man for a different woman. Okay, maybe he wasn't the right man for the woman he married today and had 2 kids with, but maybe he might show up and show out for Bubbles. Okay, I don't know, but all I can say is, Tanae, get your ish together, sis. Okay, I know Tanae over there madder than a hatter. She didn't seen how Keontae then moved her Bubbles and the baby into a 2-bedroom apartment. And sis over there needing the whole internet to buy her stuff for her babies and her kids and her little place she got over there. And, you know, I just think it's sad and pitiful because Tanae, let me go back to Tanae. Tanae should have been far more advanced than where she is right now. Even being pregnant with a set of twins, having 7 kids before you age 30. I mean, Tanae should at least had her own place. Me personally, the idea of her moving in with her mother obviously was a bad idea. Okay. Tanae knew that. Remember, y'all, Tanae told us and Keontae told us that her and her mother had a very tumultuous relationship, right? But Tanae's so busy trying to make it to where she ain't got to pay 100% of anything. So she, just like when she moved in with Arnez, because Arnez promised to pay the bills and do this, and baby, that didn't last 90 days over there. Okay, didn't last 90 days. Tanae should have been in her own place. When her mama asked her to move in, she would be like, you know, mama, it may sound tempting, but I need to be in my own spot because I got 5 daggone kids, and at any time anything can pop off. And where are me and my children gonna go? Okay, I wouldn't have done that, but obviously, you know, it's already said and done. But Tanae, I know she over there punching the wall, seeing how Keontae over there showing out for Bubbles. And basically ain't doing nothing for her, okay? And not saying that he has to do anything for her, because yes, they are legally married, but obviously they're separated, right? What he does need to do is for them 2 children he got over there with Tanae, okay? That's what he do need to do. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay, let's move on, honey. We got other stuff to talk about and venture into. All right, y'all, so let's now get into Akira. All right. So if you guys do or do not know, Akira Montague broke the internet on Monday, December the 12th. Was it a Monday? It was December the 12th. Maybe that was Friday. It was December the 12th. Akira broke the internet with her pregnancy announcement. I don't need to get my video demonetized. But this is Akira and her boo thing, Jordan, okay? And so this is how she announced that she is 6 months pregnant with a little girl. She actually announced this the same day Brenay and Tim appeared on the Tamron Hall show. The whole Build-A-Bear thing was epic to me. That was so funny. Okay. So it has caused a conversation on the internet about Akira announcing that she's pregnant with her third child with her new boo thing, Jordan, over there. Okay. A lot of people are saying that Akira is moving too fast. She needs to heal. A baby is the last thing that she should have done. And you know what's so funny to me? When Akira was over there miserable, going through, what she was going through, finding out that her husband, was cheating on her with her best friend at the time. She's naming the baby Mackenzie. Okay. It was funny how the internet was just loving it down. Okay. The internet was just so into Akira and her depression and her being treated wrong. I mean, they were just falling all over her. But now she's showing something where she's happy, right? Now, what you guys, her level of petty is definitely PR. What you guys do may or may not know, the guy Jordan is someone she's known for a long time, okay? And obviously when she was going through what she was going through with her ex-husband, Tim, she more than likely confided in this man, okay? And, it's funny how the internet was just all into her when she was depressed and going through what she did, but now that she's appeared to be happy, now the internet don't understand her happiness. It's just like people want you to be in a dark place. It's like it's like they thrive off that. It's the weirdest thing to me. Now, I don't know Akira. I don't know this. I didn't come in knowing of these people till a few weeks, couple months ago when all this stuff was going on the internet about the whole alienation of affection thing, right? And a lot of people are saying, oh, he just using her for the money. This man has his own money. He builds houses. So he has a career, right? He has a career. I don't think this man is trying to get into her money. Let's be honest, she ain't even got the money yet, okay? And y'all got to remember, Akira's mama is an attorney, okay? And although Akira's mama didn't foresee what was going to happen with Tim, but because this has happened, I'm pretty sure her mama is going to have her set up, right? To in the event that she marries Jordan or she just, whatever she does, that she's going to be fully protected, that she doesn't hopefully have to go through something like that again, okay? She legally separated from Tim in March of 2024. That man wiped her tears and helped her keep going. Now they side-eyeing her. It's weird. It's very weird. It's very weird. This man was paying this woman's bills when she couldn't. He was taking care of her. And I don't think he was doing it because he felt like, he had hit a good lick. Again, I don't know because I don't know this man either. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say this. I wish the best for her, right? I wish the best for her. And if a baby is something that they are wanting to bring into the world together before they become legally married, y'all, for all we know, maybe Akira said marriage is not really what I want right now. Okay? But what I agree, Toy. I don't know if I was Akira, I would definitely keep my relationship private. I wouldn't really be sharing a lot. I mean, you just got to be selective with the type of things you share with the world. You just got because everybody is not going to be your personal cheerleader. Okay, so let's get into some talks on the internet of Akira mentioning her pregnancy. Okay, all right. So give me a moment, y'all. Okay, let me bring this in. Y'all got a lot of tabs up here, so just give me a moment.
many years. Like, that wasn't her best friend of many years. Y'all are very nasty about her pregnancy announcement. And I don't get it because y'all don't have the same smoke for people like Cardi B. Let's not forget, this is probably somebody she was confining in also when she was going through everything behind the scenes with Tim and Brenay. Let's not forget this man isn't a whole ass man that builds houses. So for y'all to come up with all these narratives, oh, he's using her, oh, he just wanted to knock her up because she got money coming in, like, y'all sound dumb. The verdict was not made 6 months ago. The baby was an accident. They did not know that this was going to happen. And why would a man have to trap somebody up if he's already been in her life for several years? Not to mention, why would he need to trap her up for some money that Brenay's not even paying up when he literally builds houses? The man has a career unlike Tim. Like, y'all really blew me with this one. I ain't gonna lie, y'all did blow me. But for those who didn't know, like I said, Akira has been knowing her man for many years. This is not some random man. This is not some man that she went and met. What we're not about to do is act like.
So, that's one point of view. Obviously, you guys, everybody's going to have a difference of opinion, and that's okay. At the end of the day, the only opinion that matters is the opinion of Akira and Jordan. Okay. The internet opinion is just that. It doesn't really matter. But let's get into a male's point of view. I saw this one, and because it was a man speaking, I decided to share his opinion with you guys as well. Now, if you guys like this live stream and like this type of content, 430 in the chat, please make sure you click the like button. It helps my channel out, helps me get into the algorithm. And so I can continue to share my views and my topics and opinions with others. Okay, let's get into it.
You to tell somebody that they moved on too quick from a heartbreak. We living in the year 2025. If y'all think somebody finna get did dirty by somebody, then sit around the house, mope, cry, complain, no. Them times is long gone. Me, myself, personally, bro, I had a problem with that. I used to sit back, dwell on whatever happened to me, be like, no, it ain't time, it ain't time, it ain't time. When God tell you to move forward, you move forward. So the person that cheated on me can move on, be happy, do whatever they want to do, but I gotta sit and sulk and cry. I'm convinced that some of y'all want to write people's story for them. You can't write nobody's story for them when God got the pen. Congratulations to her. I hope everything playing out for her and her future. What y'all need to be worried about is that other one. That other one is the one y'all need to worry about. Let this girl enjoy her pregnancy. Stop trying to dictate what somebody else do and just be happy for the girl, man. It's plain and simple, bro. For real. Who?
Yeah, I agree with him, but what he also has to understand is people couldn't dictate what you got going on if people would stop sharing it. I'm not saying you can't or shouldn't share your life. I mean, but I just feel like certain facets of it needs to stay private, because it's just there is a real thing where people will prey on your downfall. I mean, that's a real thing. That's why a lot of celebrities don't announce their pregnancies till they're well into the second or very close to delivering their babies, because you don't know what. I mean, we do know this, y'all, that evil lurks, and when it comes to the internet, you don't know who is watching you. You just don't know. But one thing I will say is, when you stay prayed up, that's what you definitely have to do. You have to stay prayed up and stay protected. Okay. All right. Let's get into this young lady's opinion, and then we're going to move on to the next topic.
Out of nowhere is so weird to me, because the first, not even 2 weeks ago, it was, we love Akira, Team Akira, ride for Akira, we want Akira to win. Now all of a sudden it's Akira's slow, Akira's moving on too fast, Akira's desperate for a man, Akira has to pay to keep a man. Like, are y'all cool? All of this, she's having a baby by a stranger that she doesn't know. She's known that man for years. And then these comments talking about some baby and no ring is not a flex. She's downgraded to a BM. Y'all don't even make sense. That lady just went through the most public traumatic divorce I can think of, full of infidelity, lies, and secrets. Have y'all ever stopped to consider for a second that maybe she just don't want to get married? Maybe marriage is not a thing that she wants anymore. And that's okay. There's so many people who go through marriage and divorce and don't ever get remarried and still go on to create families. Like he sees a lottery ticket in her. That's a jackpot for him. That man has a whole job and a career. That's not no broke man. Y'all are really weird. But you know what's crazy is I low-key should have saw this coming when he got posted a few weeks ago, and all the comments under his post was how ugly he was. He looks dirty. He looks broke. She could do so much better. Like, just because that man didn't fit y'all's image, y'all automatically labeled him as a bad man. And again, you're weird. How much more healing do y'all want the girl to do? Please answer me. She'd been in therapy for almost 2 years. Tim has been remarried already. He could move on. Why the fuck can't Akira? Just because it doesn't fit your path and your idea of what you would do in this situation doesn't mean that what she's doing is delusional or misguided or slow. Are y'all okay? And if she wants to take care of that man with her $2 million, that's her life, okay? If she's happy, I like it, I love it. Ain't got shit to do with me. She's smiling and flourishing and healing. Why you can't just be happy for somebody? Like, y'all are weird.
Sis was over it, honey. Yeah, I mean, my thing is this. I don't, obviously, y'all, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what will happen. Everybody wants happily ever after. Does that always happen? No. Obviously, when she married Tim, she more than likely thought that was going to be happily ever after, and it appeared to be not. It appeared to be not. It didn't happen that way, And but now she's with somebody different. And hopefully this man will be more than, her ex-husband. I mean, I wish her all the luck in the world. I wish her success. I hope this man turns out to be what she needs. I really do. I hope he turns out to be what she needs. All right. And it looks like he has been, because he definitely has been supportive. He was in court, he was there. So y'all, let's get into Grip Baby real quick. So Grip Baby has, Grip Baby's Grip. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know what I find so odd about situations like people like Grip Baby, like people who clearly have some type of mental health issues and have a bunch of children. And if you guys know, the CPS has been involved with Grip Baby and her children and stuff like that. I just don't understand why they don't give these people services to, help them with parenting skills and being, a good mother or a good father or a better mother or a better father. I just don't understand how it's almost like, how you open up the cage to the zoo and just let the animals just run rampant. It reminds me of that sometimes. Like, this lady is such an oddball to me. I'm good gracious almighty. But she has an audience of people that, watches her and stuff like that. I don't see how people get into this lady. It's been really hard for me, but I've been entertained over there on TikTok, seeing what's going on. So she has, her landlord has asked her to move. She has to be out of the house by December the 30th. Okay. She has to be out of the house by December the 30th. And, because she was on a month-to-month lease, and she has definitely tore that man's house up. The kids have wrote all on the walls, which I find to be ridiculous because she does not have little bitty children. Grip Baby has kids that are definitely old enough and to know not to be writing on walls. And it's the simple fact that Grip Baby has been living in the house, walking down these hallways where these walls have been written on, and you haven't even taken the time to wipe the ish off the walls, right? Like, or not even her, make the kids get up and scrub them walls clean. But yet you can get on the TikTok and talk about, it's not the 1, the 2, or the 3, you know. I'm thinking to myself, goofy.
The walls, but that's all them a motherfucking thing. Tell me why he sitting here. Tell me, I ain't got no shit like that. Why that sitting here? Why that sitting in my house? You want to pray? Let's do it the correct way. No, we gonna do it the wrong way. You want to tell the motherfucking truth. Tell the motherfucking shoe.
But grip.
Tell the motherfucking shoe.
But grip. You giving him all the praise by showing everything. You showing everybody.
He's sitting up here telling lies. He's telling the lies. So I'm finna tell the truth. He said I ain't paid him in 4 months. Fucking lie. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I pay you every month. I pay you every month except this month, and I ain't never paid you again. Why should
Calm
I pay
down, grip. Breathe.
No. Why should I pay for this? Why should I pay for this? Why should I motherfucking pay for this? Why should I motherfucking pay for this?
Take pictures. Take pictures.
Fuck that nigga so
All you got to do is take pictures. Take pictures and let him send you to court.
Motherfucking talking about he got to. They ain't gonna come on here yesterday trying to get him money. Bitch, you ain't get shit.
Carrie.
Bitch, you ain't get shit.
Hey, Carrie.
Yeah, they painted. Yeah, my kids messed up their wall. Yeah, but they ain't got shit to do with all the other shit in here.
No, it don't. Take pictures, grip, and leave it alone. Yeah.
Who is the goofy? What you mean? Yeah. My kids messed up the wall, and what you mean? Your kids messed up the baby? That's not your house. Yeah, you pay rent to live in that house, but since that's not your house, yeah, that house don't belong. That's why you getting put out because it don't belong to you. Well, y'all, what Grip has done? Apparently, the washer and dryer, the refrigerator wasn't working. Girl, she sells the man's appliances. Sells them. Now, if something isn't working and you tell the landlord and the landlord doesn't move as fast as you need him to move, and you take it upon yourself to go replace what was already in the house when you got there, okay? If that's the situation, okay, then you take the appliances that are not working and you move them to a part of the house that, out of the way, or maybe put them in the backyard. If you have a garage, put them in the garage. Girl, you do not have the right to sell that man's stuff.
Take all the pictures.
Fuck y'all talking about. Now I know what he paid, goddamn. Now post that shit. Post that motherfucking shit.
Let the kids fall on the deck and get paid.
Fuck you talking about. Fuck you talking about how that is out there. You keep on
let them
fucking
fall.
with me. I
Let
own
them
this
fall on the
motherfucking
deck.
house.
Let them fall so you can get paid.
You keep fucking with me. I own this house, man. You got the wrong motherfucking bitch.
How you gonna own the house, sis? What you go? How you gonna own it?
They got the wrong one.
You got the right praying, but the wrong motherfucking bitch with the praying. And you can't get my house yesterday.
You better say that the wrong bitch.
You better say that, girl.
No, I ain't busting no bills, so I ain't mad. But he just came and got that stuff yesterday, right? But you still didn't get all that. That ain't mine, that ain't mine, that ain't mine. Look how you let us. Look how bootleg this shit is. What are you talking about, baby? What are you talking about?
God.
What are you talking about? This outside, bro. This how you did this shit. How this shit over here?
Let's be honest, y'all. Let's be honest. Do Grip? Do you deserve better living than that? You got your kids writing all on the walls. You deserve, I don't know, penthouse in the sky. No, sis, you don't deserve that.
Welcome in.
That's yours. That's yours.
Oh, he wants you to get it up.
I ain't getting shit up. Fuck him. And he keep on doing all that. I'm not gonna paint this motherfucking house because my deposit gonna take care of that, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You keep showing what they wrote on the wall. So what? So motherfucking.
I need one donut or 3 roses.
Yeah, they wrote on the wall. They did.
Kelly sent a donut.
I'm not paying that man that. You got me fucked up. You paying him, bitch. You want him to have. What we gonna do on the 30th? He gonna do his job and evict me the correct.
He said, what we gonna do on the 30th, not the 30th. What we gonna do on the 30th? But it's the simple fact that you going through getting put out. Again, y'all, she's on a month-to-month lease. He's not renewing the lease for the month of January. In the middle of the holidays, sis. Like, what about your kids? What about your children?
Right? And they're gonna give me down there 45 days to 60 days.
When somebody send a donut.
When I go to court and show them how bad this house is, I'm trying to
You
get.
still need a
You
donut.
grab your daily heart, me,
Every
Joseph.
month I be here. Fuck he's talking about. Watch this shit. Yeah, you can show
She's
them
in the
all.
lead,
But guess
y'all.
what?
She's in
If
the
the house was that unhabitable for you to live in, Grip, you should have been went down to the courts and put your money in abatement or in like, what do they call it, abatement? You put your money like in a security deposit. Instead of giving it to the landlord, gave it to the courts, right? At the end of the day, if it was that bad, then why you been there all this time? Like, you quick to say how bad you living, but yet you still living there.
You go to court, that shit gonna be painted. So that shit ain't gonna even matter, dumbass. But what gonna matter is how you got me living. That what gonna matter. Fuck out of here. You wanna make
Two of y'all come up.
Oh, baby, a ghetto hot mess. You hear me? So here go another lady. Here go another lady describing. Okay, yeah, about the selling of the appliances. Hold on, y'all. I got so many tabs pulled up.
You take the landlord's appliances without their knowledge, and either throw it away or sell it and buy your own. That don't work like that. And she's literally on camera. I just saw a video. Y'all know I only talk about her if something pop up on my FYP. She sold the man refrigerator and got a new refrigerator, probably a cheaper one. Or if the refrigerator was indeed broken, if you have no paper trail, Grip, and to anybody else that didn't know that, okay? If you have a paper trail saying that the appliance is broken, you need the landlord to replace it, whatever the case may be, and they don't reply to you, then that can kind of help. But even in that case, you still need to store it in a garage or a room somewhere until the man come pick it up or until you move out. You cannot, as a tenant, just sell somebody's appliances or get rid of somebody's appliances if you're renting and it's not in your rental agreement. Girl, that girl we knew she was up here, but girl. So
baby, when I heard that, I said, wait, what? I said, you sold the man's stuff like it belonged to you. Girl, it was in the house when you got there. Even if it wasn't working and you called the landlord and he didn't move as quick as you need him to move, girl, you could have took that refrigerator and pushed it on the other side of the kitchen, bought you and left that man's raggedy refrigerator right there. It's her selling. Baby, when I tell you the hood and the ghetto-ness of it all, oh my God, I was done for. It's my kids wrote on the wall, so what? And your ass gonna be outside some damn where. You had to let them kids write on the air at this point. Let them scribble all over your car. Is it okay for them to scribble all over the seats of your car? If it ain't okay for them to tear up your car, why is it okay for them to tear up where they lay their heads at? I don't know, fallacious. They say that. I don't know that to be certain. Okay, Grip Baby is a whole hot diggity mess. Okay, just a whole hot mess. Oh Lord! All right, y'all. That's my time. I actually ran out of time. I went a little over my time, y'all. I got something I gotta go do. So we're gonna do the Akira and Tim segment tomorrow because we're gonna talk about Jasmine. And I got another story I want to talk about with y'all, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed this live. I know we've been gone for a couple of days, but girl, we back. You know, let's get back in the business, get back in the swing of things. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out the door. And baby, I'm going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.